Now we're going to test out the National NBT60. We got it positioned in the lift environment already, and we got a payload ready to lift. So let's go to cranes and start up the crane. And we get the nil reply indicating that the executable loaded properly. So now we can go ahead and configure the main. And we'll put in 97 foot of main, and we'll be at 35 foot radius with a 45 foot hook height. And everything appeared to have configured properly. Let's look at things from above for a moment. Radius is dead on the money, looking good. Now let's explore layers for a moment. And we see that we have some other layers here, mid and retracted, so we can change outrigger position if we want. And right now we have 6,000 pounds of counterweight active. If we want to drop back to 3,000, we can just turn off and freeze that layer, the 6,000 pound layer. But both counterweights are turned on now. And there's a load layer, NBT60 load. So we'll double click on it to make it current. And perhaps we'll scoot in our payload just a little bit more. Look at it from a southwest isometric. Make sure we don't have any object snaps on or 3D object snaps. And now let's go ahead and use our go-to command and pick the node point in the top of that rigging. And we connect right up to it very well. Now we'll do a CHPROP, change property of that to reside on layer NBT60 load. And now when we raise the hook to 65 feet, the payload goes with it. Looking good. Let's type in NB, and we see that the autocomplete lists all of our commands for the crane. So that's a nice shortcut for us. If we want to rotate the carrier, we use the RT. If we want to NB, move the crane wholesale and do that, and it picks up everything including the payload. Don't really want to do that, do an undo. How about NB ROT, swings the upper works and the payload. And let's see, NB up down. We're at 35.9 now. Let's go to 40 feet. Looks good. What else can we do here? Telescope. Go out to the max, 128. And let's be at a 50-foot radius. And that looks good. Running out of commands here. What else do we got? We did go to already. Spin hook we can do. As if a tagline is on the load. That's working fine. We can check our capacity. And we can lift 9,600 pounds at 50-foot radius. Let's remember that for a moment. We'll go to layout and go to cranes charts. And let's call up a main chart. And there it is at 50-foot radius. We can over rear or over capacity, either one. We can lift 9,600 pounds. So everything is working fine with the main boom on the NBT60. Thank you.